Look.
자, 이리 와. The three little rigs. There once were three little rigs who lived with their mummy rig. Mummy
rig.
told them that the time had come for them to go out into the world and build their own garages. The first little rig went to the sawmill. He asked the loader for enough wood to build a sturdy garage. Make sure to use lots of nails, the loader said. The first little rig used his crane to place the wooden planks. With the help of an air compressor and the nail gun, he made 4 walls, a roof, and a door. But the big bad wrecking ball knocked on his door and said, little rig, let me come in." To which the little rig replied, "Not by the crumb on my chimichin-chin." This made the wrecking ball mad. So he said, "Then I'll crash and I'll bash and I'll smash your house in." "You just try," said the little rig. So the wrecking ball crashed and he bashed and he smashed the garage to pieces. Oh no, look at him. Oh. The second little rig went to the stone cutting factory. He asked the conveyor for enough blocks to build a sturdy garage. "Make sure to use enough mortar," the conveyor said. The second little rig used his crane to place the stone blocks. A cement mixer helped him mix the mortar. He made 4 walls, a roof, and a door. But the big bad rocking ball knocked on his door and said, little rig, let me come in."
The blue rig.
The blue rig, yeah. That's the first one. But now we're talking about the second one. Yeah. So, the little rig, let me come in. To which the little rig replied, "Not by the crumb on my chimichin-chin." This made the wrecking ball mad, so he said, "Then I'll crash and I'll bash and I'll smash your house in." "You just try," said the little rig. So the wrecking ball crashed and bashed and smashed the garage to pieces. Oh no! The third little rig went to the steel mill. He asked the pulley for enough beams to build a sturdy garage. "Make good welds," the pulley said. The third little rig used his crane to place the steel beams. A welder helped him. No, but the big bad wrecking ball knocked on his door and said, little rig, let me come in." To which the little rig replied, blue rig is here, first rig, and then second one is the yellow one. 그치? So to which the little rig replied, "Not by the crumb on my chimichin-chin." This made the wrecking ball mad, so he said, "Then I'll crash and I'll bash and I'll smash your house in." "You just try," said the little rig. So the wrecking ball crashed and bashed and crashed and bashed, but he couldn't smash the garage to pieces. "I'll be back," said the big bad wrecking ball. Then the third little rig heard the honking of his brothers outside his doors. Bang bang! He was very glad to see them. Together, they would come up with a plan. Later that night, the big bad wrecking ball returned with a mean magnet and a cruel cutter. Little rig, let us come in," they said. To which the 3 little rigs replied, "Not by the crumb on our chimichin-chin. Then we'll crash and we'll bash and we'll smash your house in." "Wait!" shouted the third little rig as his brothers snuck out the back door. Save us! They cried to the cranes. The wrecking ball began to swing. The magnet began to pull, and the cutter began to cut. At the third little rig's garage, suddenly the cranes lifted the dangerous tree high into the air. Then the three little rigs and the cranes drove to the steel mill together. There, the big bad wrecking ball, the mean magnet, and the cruel cutter were thrown into the melting pot. Hot, hot, hot! Bubble, 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 bubble. And the three little rigs all lived happily ever after. Air compressor.
Air compressor.
Good.